Good morning, friends. Today we're going to be looking at how to start our hot air balloons with size progression project. Size progression is when you go from small and then get to kind of a medium all the way to large. And when we're doing this, with things that are larger look like they are closer, and things that are smaller look like they are what? Farther. So we're going to look at how to do this, and you're going to get to be really creative and design them how you would like. So to begin, name on the back. Then we're going to start by just making the basic shapes of our balloons. So before I decide what I want to turn them into, the way I'm going to start is by making sort of a thin oval. Okay, then I'm going to go up from both edges, so on the left and the right, and I'm going to make a curved, almost like a circle. And I'm drawing it lightly so that it's easy for me to erase and change it however I want. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do before I design it is to draw the basket. So to make it look curved as well, I'm going to draw a curved line here. And then I'm going to come down, angle it a little bit on each side, and I'm going to draw a really, really thin oval for the bottom of the basket. Okay, next I want to make ones that are different sizes. So this is probably good for a medium hot air balloon. If I want to make a small one, I'm going to start out with a much smaller oval. So I'm going to do it the same way, but I'm going to start with a smaller oval, then come up. And my basket should match that size, so it should be smaller than this one. Now if you want to make your balloon in a different shape or make your baskets differently, that is completely fine. This is just one way to do it. So I've got small, I've got medium. Now if I want to do large, I'm going to start larger. When you do your project, we want to have at least 3 hot air balloons. But if you want, you can make more. Okay, so I have my oval. It's a little bigger than this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come up, make it round, sketching lightly so I can fix it the way I want it, and then I'm making my basket to match that size. And now since this one is the biggest, it looks like it is the closest to us. Now that I have the basic shapes for my balloons drawn in, I get to do the really creative and fun part of this project. You get to decide what you want your hot air balloons to look like. You can design them into animals or different designs, maybe even Pokemon. You can decide if you want animals or people to be riding inside of them. You could even do a self-portrait. So on this one I drew myself as a cartoon inside of an art-themed hot air balloon because art is something I really love. And then you also get to decide what you want to do for your background. So do you want it to be a sunset, a sunrise? For mine I did a snowy day with a blue sky. So I have snowflakes falling down around the hot air balloons. And then for my background I've got a landscape of mountains with a little snowman far away. So maybe you want to do mountains, maybe you want to do like a farm or a forest or maybe even a big city. So you're going to start thinking about those things and creating yours the way you would like. All right, why don't we look at some examples of some from past years.